And for my last video, discussion post 8.2. The topic is supposed to be what can we do as far as pulling up these concepts that we've learned into an older classroom. Honestly, and again, I think I've mentioned this in a lot of my discussion posts and a lot of the other videos that we've had to post, but just the concept of play. Everyone likes to play, whether, I don't care how old you are. Some kind of game, there's some kind of entertainment value there. There's something that brings you back to being a little kid that everyone just enjoys. And I think if you can bring whatever topic you're trying to teach, whether it's in music or not, if you are teaching, if you can make it a game, if you can make it fun and entertaining, that alone is something that you can pull into another classroom of older kids and make it even better, and the kids will learn. Kids, and when I say kids, obviously they're talking about pulling up. It can be middle school, high school. Everyone likes to play. So I would say if we could pull just one thing that we've learned from this, it would be that idea of play. And something else that was seen in one of the earlier areas of the class, one of the earlier units, is the idea of just when they talked about letting the kids just explore, like giving the infants just instruments and different musical things and letting them play with it and just see what happens. I think a little bit of that can be done too. I think so much of the classrooms, especially at the older levels, are so structured. And true, a lot of kids need that. A lot of students have trouble handling a classroom that doesn't have some kind of structure. And that's not to say to throw out the structure altogether, but the idea of having some time, having certain classes where it's not so structured, where it's, here's a concept, go with it. Even if they're just discussing something. Give the students something to play with. Give the students some kind of music to choose from, or something where they're exploring it on their own without some kind of formal guidance. I think that would yield some very interesting results as well. And yeah, I think those are two definite concepts that could be pulled up. The idea of play, making anything a game, and I think anything can be really made into a game, especially with music, and unleash the competitive side of students, but also the idea of just sort of unstructured exploration, letting the students sort of see what they can find. Even if you know what they're gonna find, even if it's like you've set up a maze and you know what's at the end of it, you've given them certain objects or certain concepts to explore on their own in a class. Even though you probably already have an idea of where they're gonna get to, they can discover for themselves and have that aha moment without having it explained to them in a structured setting. So I feel that those concepts would be fantastic and certainly usable in the higher grades. So thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this class as much as I have. Take care.